welcome to another chapter in the long legacy of the Big Ten Conference. It's a championship game in the new expanded Big Ten, and there are high stakes here. Not just a conference championship, but potentially positioning themselves for one at the national championship with an automatic bid. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. The turn begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Wolverines offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
I'm talking about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Now it's second down here. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. So on the opening drive, it's now 3rd and 4. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down. The Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Here comes the handoff. They get him down, but not before he gets plus 38. 7th play of the drive coming up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Snags the quick throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. Hold it. Open. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. And he knocks it right through the uprights. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Wisconsin's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Tight end makes the grab. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. And the Badgers will send their punt team onto the field. This one will be fair caught. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. He'll hand it off. They've got him down out near the 40. Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for 3rd and 4. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And this pass is caught. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And the single back takes the handoff. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Can they pick up the first on the ground? The Wolverines look to keep this drive moving. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. The back's got it. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10. You can't do it any better than that. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Gets into space at the 50. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain in the first down.
There's the handoff. You stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Gets catch made, looking for the goal line. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. The Wolverines will line up now. It's first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display. And that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Makes the handoff, looking to throw. And he lobs it deep down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught quickly. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Badgers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Badgers are looking to keep this drive going. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. About time this offense gets going. It's a first and 10.
Well, what do you know here? An offensive coordinator from Wisconsin calling a nice run play for a first down. Man, we have been seeing this for so many years, so many decades. Wisconsin with the ability to run the football is just a thing of beauty.
Important second down play coming up.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver
escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack it.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They were backed up to start the drive. It's some bold play calling, great execution. They reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good. They trail by 3 now, 10-7. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. 5 set it down for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The completion sets up a second down play. Ball handed to the running back. And the Soft were able to bring him down quickly. That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Receiver in motion now. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Defense stops him right at the line there. And the Badgers will line up to kick it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So one play moves the ball to the 41 out of the first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. Defense. So the defender's jump causes the offense to move. It'll cost the defense 5 yards. They'll hand it off. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Hold it. It stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. And they'll let it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's third down for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the Wolverines will bring their punt team onto the field. And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Makes a quick catch. They've got him after a 7-yard gain. So second and 3. Handoff to the back. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. See what the call is on 1st and 10. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Defense makes the stop after the completion. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the Badgers will line up to boot it away. And they'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. And inside deals now from the shotgun.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And now the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And the clock stops now for a 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Third down, out of the shotgun. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. They snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looking to throw it again. It's an out route. The catch made.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. They talk strategy here. They look to throw it here on second down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side of it?
What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Trying to get the throw off. And they'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. They've punted 4 times already on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this 3rd down. He's going to hand this off. Breaks loose at the 40. He has first down yardage at the 46. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second for the half.
Well, they knew all week that they would have an opportunity to face a lot of man coverage and a lot of blitzing today. And one way that they felt they could counter that, getting the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, and especially on the quick slants for big gains.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left, perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They're going to throw for it on third and short. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. The coverage team brings him down on the final play of this first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. 2 quarters down in the Big Ten Championship. A couple of incredibly worthy teams battling for their rightful place in the history of this great conference. And you know, in a day where the spread option and air raid are the offenses of choice, how nice is it to see the 3 yards and a cloud of dust approach? Although we've also seen some runs go for a lot longer. Physical offensive lines coupled with great backs is like a throwback to the olden days, and that's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the exciting conclusion of the Big Ten Championship.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. And the Badgers are moving quickly down the field. On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. So for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. They'll kick it away here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. 1st down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line played just like that.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down mark. And the Badgers will line up to punt it away. On the kick now for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Chris, I love the call here to send the linebacker after the quarterback, and we have seen so many linebackers with the ability to rush the quarterback in their days at playing at Wisconsin. T.J. Watt stands out. Going back to Chris Borland, who had the ability to blitz. T.J. Edwards. And somehow, some way, don't you feel like you got to get J.J. Watt in here? Technically, he's a defensive lineman, but he was just so good at rushing a quarterback. We'll call him a linebacker as well.
Catch made, gets the foot down, but there's no gain on the play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Michigan. That puts him on top in the 2nd half.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this round?
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half. And he's already at it again.
The pocket breaking down. The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Badgers will bring their punt team on the field now. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Tackle up near midfield at the 48. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. Now from the pistol formation. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. It's a shotgun run call. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Bought some time, now lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And they get him down after the completion. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So, Kurt, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30. The Wolverines keep the football on the move. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's caught in the crossing pattern. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. So it's first and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 11. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line. He shoved out of bounds about the 3. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The field goal is good.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. He drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket now. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35. Looking right, this one caught.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
He's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the Badgers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders in this defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. They'll run it with the draw play. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Down he goes. A sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
And the Badgers will have to kick this away. He's on looking for a solid punt here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. They'll feed the back again. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Looking for his big tight end. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down at the 42.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Here's the 2nd down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got an open man in downfield, and it's caught. Touchdown, Wolverines. Made the defense look slow that time.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it, and they come up with that touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. They came up empty in the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Oh, they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short field. Well, here we go again. The field goal team is out there. This kicker's already got 3 makes in this game. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. And it's good. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Catch made way downfield. That's going to help the stats a little bit, but won't make a difference in the outcome. just comes up and spikes it to stop the clock. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. The Badgers will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. He makes the grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock. Now it's 2nd down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Badgers. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT is good, but still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And with the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. You're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals for the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Michigan Wolverines offense trots out there to open this game. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times will become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. This, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. In this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today.
Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain. We need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, that's just a throwaway there on third down. And now a fourth down play coming up. The Wolverines will have to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. Returner decides to fair catch this. The Hurricanes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.